Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. This is David Hodge. Welcome. Today's topic is we see false Israel. You're Satan, the abomination, causing desolation. It's clear, brothers and sisters. So why are they not calling what it is? Why are they not calling this event what it is? Why are they not identifying and speaking about this in a biblical aspect? Why is only the messenger of the covenant, Suleiman, covering this event? And those that are listening to him, that are along with him, who are witnessing what he is speaking about, are sharing this information. Him, because if it wasn't for him exposing the event, no one would have called it. You see? And now that he is sharing the event, why is no one still speaking out? Because they can't. They can't call false Israel abomination. They can't let you see this. They can't let you know that false Israel isn't who they claim to be. They're the abomination standing in the holy place where they shouldn't be. See? Because they're not who they claim to be, which their actions clearly show you, brother. So you see, we see it. You see? It's clear. The world see that their actions don't match up to the image that they claim they are. They're not holy people. They're not good people. They're not nothing that they claim. They're the complete opposite. They're monsters. They're devils. See? They're wicked. They're sick. Killing women and children. So this event speaks for itself. And that's why they can't expose it, because if they tell you like it is, then that means that they're exposed for who they truly are, which means they're not God's people. They're Satan. It means someone is, you see, which would be the black man and woman of America. Which they can't allow you to receive that information, brothers and sisters, because then it means they'd be due judgment for tormenting and torturing God's people. So they can't speak to this, because this would shatter their whole reality, crush it, completely destroy it. So you're not going to hear them speak to this event, because the reality depends on you not finding out the truth, so they can hold on to their reality just that much longer and keep you blindsided, or keep you distracted, keep you from finding out the truth, so they can carry out their plan and destroying you, brothers and sisters. You see, because like I explained it, they do judgment. America's due judgment for what they done to us in false Israel. They set up false Israel to counter our claim as being true seed Abraham, so they can get away with tormenting God's people, and they can make themselves look like the good people who were blessing God's people, right? Because they made it false Israel. So it said, bless those who bless Israel. So they've been blessing them, right? So who are we? Nobody. So they can curse and do whatever they want to us, because we're no good. We're this, we're that. You see? It's not true. So to prevent you from finding out the truth, and to try to prevent their destruction and their judgment, they won't tell you. But this, what you are witnessing, speaks for itself, brothers and sisters. This shows exactly who false Israel is, which is Satan. Which tells you exactly who Satan is. Chapters 2 and 3, verse 9, both chapters, it says the ones with synagogues, right? That's false Israel. Satan. It says the ones saying themselves Jews, but they're not, they're lying. Satan. The ones saying, it says the blasphemy are the ones saying what? Jews to be themselves and not they are, but what? Satan. right? So it's clear. It says, no tree by the fruit it bears, know them by their works. Actions speak louder than words. And look what they're doing. The works of Satan. You see? Their father's the devil. You see, not one of them is good. Not one is. None of them. It says none of them is righteous. Not one of them. Not one. Not so much as one, which their actions show. And it's only going to get worse because their time is up. But they're not. They're going out with a bang. They're going to intensify because it's too much. It's too great. You see, they can't just roll over and allow their consequence to smother them. They're going to try to fight back, intensifying the consequence, adding more consequence to their, you see, to the previous consequence that they're due. So they don't make it matter worse for themselves, making their own beds. What you see happening is going to happen to them, brothers and sisters. They're not going to escape this. You see? And this is them showing you exactly who they are. How many more ways do they have to show you that they're Satan? You see? The abomination. They shouldn't even be there. So they be removed, which that's an abomination. That's not supposed to happen. It says when God placed them in their land, they're not to be uprooted or removed. So if they removed, and that means that they wasn't who they claim to be. They're Satan, which is going to happen. But they can't allow that to happen, brothers and sisters. So that means they're going to attack us. That's why this event, it says flee. So when you see the abomination of desolation, it says flee. You see? So when you see this, abomination of desolation, which was spoken of by who? The measure of the covenant. Suleiman, David the prophet. You see? Standing where? In the holy place. You see? Standing in the holy place. Where it shouldn't be, right? Where's the holy place? Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is the capital of what? False Israel. You see? So it said, let the reader understand. Let the reader understand. They're about to attack you. Because when you see this event, what they're doing is going to backfire on them. Their desolation is near. It said Jerusalem. Jerusalem's destruction is near. You see? When you see this, because they're going to hear it and reap what they sow. So that means Jerusalem's destruction is near. False Israel's destruction is near. Say, flee. See? Talk to our people. Because they're going to attack you. See, when you see the abomination of desolation, say, flee. Why? Because this is what you've seen here. It's going to happen to them. But they can't allow that to happen. That means they're coming to take you out of existence. Because they can't allow that idea to spread. Remember? The idea is that false Israel, God's chosen people, which their world is structured around that idea. So if that's crushed, that means now you exposed as being God's chosen people. That means now you get the information that they didn't want you to have, which is going to rise you up. When false Israel go down, you rise up, which is America's destruction, which they can't allow that to happen. Because I mean, it comes with judgment. It comes with punishment. It comes with being cursed. It comes with the end of their heaven and handed them hell. And you be the cause of it. So they're going to attack you, brothers and sisters, point blank, period. And it says, flee. Don't go back into your house to get nothing, not even your baby, which shows the intensity of the matter. It's urgent. It's a panic. It's this, that. Don't go back to get nothing, not even your baby. You see? Flee, 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 flee. Telling you to get into the inner cities. Get away from these devils. Don't go. Get away from them. Get out of their suburbs, their communities, their neighborhoods. Get away from them. Get. Flee. Get into the inner cities where your people are. Because they're gonna make a final decision to wipe you out. They say don't hesitate, you lose your life. So you gotta get into the inner city because you're gonna get there. We're gonna gather up. And you're gonna get the information needed to be successful. You see? Which is what they didn't want you to have. Which is going to be their destruction. You see? Do unto them as was done to you. You're going to upload. You're going to, not upload. You already uploaded it. You're going to activate that mind. Reactivate what you already got. You see? But in the right direction. You see? The right information. The good information. You see? And do unto them as was done to you. So they oppose their mind on us. And now, that's what you be doing. Opposing your mind on them. Which is the highest pressure. So high and they're low pressure. So high pressure eliminate low pressure. So your mind is oppressive to them and destructive. So you're gonna get the mind you need, and not only that, you're gonna get your right operation system because you function out the wrong operating system. See, so you're gonna get the right operating system, which is also your protection against all of their so-called uh, power or weapons or whatever they think. Say no weapon form against you shall prosper. You see, we got something for that. Give you the protection you need to protect you from all their so-called gadgets and weapons and stuff. Evil, right? Protect you from evil. You see? Get you moving in the right direction. Get you thinking in the right direction. Which is gonna prevent them from destroying you. However, brothers and sisters, you're gonna get the good information you need. It said first focus. It say flee, 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 flee. When you see this, it say flee. When you see the abomination that's causing desolation, it says that's next for them. Which this will be the sign that our people need to flee. Because that means that Jerusalem's destruction is near. False Israel's destruction is near. Flee. So brothers and sisters, that's what it is. And that's where we are. This event, which is going to backfire on false Israel, showing them who they are. Satan, abomination, who are causing desolation. You see? Abominable. Look at that. The uprising of the Palestinians is being put down, being suppressed with abominable cruelty. This abominable act of cruelty and destruction is causing hatred, causing more revulsion towards false Israel, causing anti-Semitism to skyrocket, increasing, brothers and sisters. It's not going to stop. It's only going to get worse, you see? And false Israel is making their own bed. They're setting up their own destruction, which everything that you see, all their actions will soon backfire. You see? Killing women and children, blowing up women and children, starving and dehydrating women and children, preventing them from aid, bombing and blowing up their stores, their homes, their schools, their bakeries, their hospitals, their worshiping centers, their infrastructures. You see? Tainting their water supply. You see? And these supposed to be God's chosen people, holy and pure, saints. But that's not what their actions show. They are committing the act of genocide, the works of Satan, assassinating and destroying the Palestinian people, which America is backing and fully supporting this act of great cruelty. And they're going to pay. All those parties involved are going to pay. That means Britain, House of Side, all of them, anybody that's helping aid in this destruction, they're going to pay. You see? So no one gets away with judgment, brothers and sisters. They're all going to pay. The nations are getting angry.
We can see this truth for what it is. Those who murdered 41,000 people cannot rest until those who gave the orders, pulled the trigger, and dropped the bombs are held accountable for their crimes. We will not heave a sigh of relief. Our conscience will not go silent. The bill for the billions of dollars of damage caused in the cities that have been destroyed, wrecked, and reduced to rubble must and will be compensated by the perpetrators. We support the case brought by the Republic of South Africa at the International Court of Justice to ensure that Israel's crimes do not go unpunished. We will take every step necessary for justice to be served in the case for which we have applied as an intervener or as a party.